Bruh, every time there's a problem, there's a problem. But hello, welcome. Yes, anime, Road to Boruto DLC, playing it a couple years late. I mean, I was playing probably a couple years late before, but yeah, that's because I actually wanted to finish Boruto before I started it. But then I realized, oh, this episode mini story mode, well, first of all, costs $20 fucking. That's already a steal. I mean, I'm sure it comes with other shit too, but all I really care about is playing the story mode. And fucking the the actual DLC, it takes place before or not. It's the events of the movie. So basically, Boruto the movie, the video game, basically is what I gather from this. And then I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm sure they still added later characters that were showcased in Boruto later, but the story mode is basically that. And I thought it would be more. So, kind of got scammed, but I already bought in it. I already said I would do it. But each part, since this is gonna be so short, and this probably won't be uploaded until the 26th. So, so we're gonna do each part like 30 minutes. So we should be done by the 31st or around June. But like I said, uh, before June, I don't know what to do. But like I said, June 4th and 5th, I'm locking in on Deltarune. If my, I don't know, if I have a broken leg, I don't care, Deltarune tomorrow. If I just died in a car crash, Deltarune tomorrow. I will refuse to die, like seriously. But it refused. If you get it, I mean Undertale. But it refused. So yeah. And fun fact, when literally trying to record this video or try to talk about it, I had this written down on something to talk about. But this was something I was going to talk about. So in the settings, well, I was going to talk about the audio being too low, and I just realized it, way after that the audio was too low. I mean, I did notice it before, but I just thought that my capture card wasn't working because literally before I started recording, when I tried to start recording, my capture card wasn't working. And I couldn't figure out why. I think my capture card is messing up. Or maybe I think supposedly it's the cable that I might need a new cable, USB-C cable. So I don't know for sure though. It could just be my PC as well. Because I don't know why things keep getting randomly disconnected or whatever. It just makes no sense. So I was getting so angry before recording this because it just literally would not work. The screen would not show up. All my settings were right. Everything was right. I just kept unplugging it and plugging it back in, and it worked eventually. Like, bruh, the one times where very few times we're just saying, have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Worked. But I had to do it multiple times, and I didn't like doing that. But it did work eventually. But like I said, I could not figure out the issue. There was no issue to be found, rather than just, I don't know, bro. We just don't want you to record. But thankfully, I don't need my capture card to record PC gameplay when I play Deltarune, because I know that shit would piss me off. Like, bruh, I just want to play Deltarune. This shit isn't working. But no, I'm gonna play on PC. So yeah. If I still had my PS5, I would, but I already sold that PS5. Oh my god, you chose Xbox? Like, what the fuck is Xbox? Bro, what the fuck is any console? I still only have Xbox just to watch movies. And even then, I know I could do that with the PS5 disc edition, but I had the digital edition. That's why I sold it. If I had the disc edition, I would sell my Series X. Although probably not because memories and stuff, but or I would either keep my Series X or my Xbox 360. I mean, honestly, if I do decide to sell it, though, I'm going to sell it for like so much money because I'm going to include it with my account and they'll be able to play like so many games. I probably would sell it for like $800, especially since the price went up. So perfect timing. But anyways, with the volume settings, the volume was too low for the literally, well, for the gameplay. For my audio, it was fine. My mic audio, just for the gameplay audio. So it just turns out it was on this one, 7.1. I don't know why I never changed it to that one. And it probably would explain why the movies I've been watching and everything were sounding kind of low on my TV. I was like, why does everything sound low every time I would watch anime on my TV? But I guess I figured out potentially the fucking reason for that. So I just changed it from 7.1 to stereo. Uh, and I think, well, it should sound normal now for the gameplay audio. So I don't know why that was, but hey, I guess it will sound normal now. So, what else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, I was cleaning my bathroom a lot too, and don't try this at home unless you want to die like me or almost die. I was mixing a bunch of chemicals to clean my bathroom because it was kind of dirty. The bathtub was dirty, so I mixed bleach. I mixed this toilet bowl cleaner thing, and I mixed this another bleach, but it was like dishwashing bleach with water. So, and the smell was so strong, I was actually suffocating in there. I had to leave the bathroom, and then once I came back, I had to wear a mask because I literally could not breathe. I was literally dying, bro. I struggled to breathe. So yeah. So yeah, really all the Naruto games is just the story of Naruto just in video game format. Of course, not exactly one to one, and of course, it's just the main events, and it's like not without none of the filler. I my like, and part of me was like thinking of replaying these, then replaying Boruto because I want to replay them, but with the original subbed, basically Japanese voice acting. But I'm like, I'm not going to be able to pay attention to that and play the game at the same time. Because when watching the anime, yeah, I can kind of read and pay attention at the same time of what's going on. But for playing a video game, it's going to be way harder, bro. To try to read what's going on and all that shit, pay attention. So I'm just going to keep the original English voice acting on, even though it sounds more worse, but there's nothing really more I can do. So, and what else? Oh, and for some reason, I wanted to get superstar rank on the new account I made. Well, give me one sec. For some reason, I wanted to get superstar on the new account I made. And fun fact, I stopped recording on accident. I meant to hit pause, and somehow I hit stop recording. Oh my goodness, bruh. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I don't know why I wanted to do it, but I mean, as I'm recording this, literally right now, I haven't done it yet, but I'm already at like star. I was not thinking of getting superstar, but part of me is like, bruh, mm, I kind of really want to for some reason. I guess I like suffering and mental torture because it was genuinely torture playing the game to get to star rank on that account. So yeah, I don't know why I wanted to do it when I just wanted to get to gold for the finale, but I'm just crazy enough. God, now that I started recording again, it's gonna piss me off because I don't know how long the videos actually is because it's a separate recording. I think the previous part was like 8 minutes. And the way I have to edit videos now, well, one, I have to, because of this happening, I have to download the software on my phone to edit again. So that's fun because I resetted my phone when I dipped. So I never had the editing app on my phone. So now I have to download it again. And then the way I do edit videos is I upload them to YouTube, obviously have them privated. Then I download the video from another website on my phone, and that's how I'm able to edit videos. I know, what a dumb mistake or dumb reason, but like, One, like I said many times before in the past, I can't be asked editing on PC. I don't know why, it's just so much more complicated. The apps are not the same. And two, I would just plug in my phone in the PC, but my charging port or the port on my phone does not work on anymore. So how do you charge your phone? Well, I use a wireless charger. Yes, those exist. Even though people barely use them, I only use them because, like I said, it doesn't work to charge. But apparently it'll mess up the battery more in the long term, but that doesn't really matter to me. I might upgrade my phone eventually when I'm finished paying it. I'll be able to upgrade it, so yeah. Um to the newest phone. What is it though? Lying about I don't know why I'm reading it out loud. And yeah, in the gameplay, I don't know if I talked about this either too, that the gameplay was also almost kind of laggy. Like some parts would like lag. I don't know why. I don't know if it used to do that before or not, but I don't know. It was not the game, by the way. The game ran fine. Fall Guys. Well, it kept crashing, but that has nothing to do with the recording. I think the recording was just a bit laggy. I don't know why. All my settings are the same as they were even months ago when I started recording. I think I watched the entirety of my spy. I don't like watching my whole videos, but sometimes I do, and I rewatch my re-recording of Spider-Man 2, and those videos never lagged. It never lagged. Good quality and never lagged. I mean, it could be better, but the capture card, like this capture card can handle 4K, but it can't handle 4K 30 FPS. So it'll be look the videos will look like laggier. So I'd rather the quality be lower, but the videos be smoother because higher quality means less smoother videos. So rather just keep it at a decent quality, but the videos are really smooth, I guess. But like I said, rewatching the Fall Guys videos, I noticed it did lag at some parts. I don't know. I genuinely don't know with this capture card anymore. But it's a good thing I'm not really gonna record. But besides the Doom, the Dark Ages, that'll be my last series. Unless my friend wants to do something. But otherwise, if he doesn't respond, I'm disappearing again. I gotta get the milk again. And yeah, that's really it. I don't know, unless this next Fall Guys update that comes out literally tomorrow as I'm recording this, or when this is uploaded, not as I'm recording, as when this is uploaded. I think it'll come out on the 26th, so today, when this is uploaded, or tomorrow. So either which war, date or. Uh, it's probably not going to be a good update, and I feel like whether it is or not, like the game will just always piss me off, which is why I can't be bothered. It always has problems. Just the littlest problems just annoy me the most and really take away the experience for me. So that's why I can't be bothered with this game anymore. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that. Well, I gotta double check, make sure that DLC was installed. So yeah, it's right here. DLC, right there. Because it's not an actual game; it's just a DLC pack. So yeah. Um. So yeah, I think that's it for me. I don't know how long this video will be. Probably, like I said, I'm gonna aim to record each part around 20 to 30 minutes, or 20 to 40 minutes, I'd say, but around 30 minutes ish. Well, specifically, I guess for part one, it'll be a little over, maybe even 40 minutes, a little over 30 minutes, because, like I said, I don't know. Yeah, I know what an amazing reason, but so yeah, I guess with that all out of the way, let's get started with what is it? The Road to Boruto, whatever I'll call this series. Um, but yeah, I'm also. I mean, the videos could be longer if I'm playing like shit because I'm not gonna edit. Just this video because, like I said, I stopped recording by accident, and now I have to edit it together. So yeah, that's that. I mean, this intro's already 20 minutes, so this video might be, like I said, over 40 minutes. Keep yapping about that. Just I have it. I have yapping. Um, so yeah, if I play like shit, I play like shit. I have not played these games in like 3, 4 years. I played them once and that's it. I didn't really care too much for the gameplay. I just cared about how they were gonna do the story. But the gameplay was still still pretty fun though. You know, it was still really fun. But I was just interested to see how they would retell the story because obviously it wouldn't be one for one. I mean, it is technically, but obviously not all the quotes are the same. Like the dialogue's a bit different. They're not going to show some, uh, maybe not every single canon thing that's happened, but yeah, still yapping. But it is what it is. I just like yapping. Said that for the second time already. Anyways, let's get started with Burrito. Alright, one more thing before we actually get started. I mean, I already started recording, but for you guys, since I'm editing this anyways, uh, I was listening to the voice actors in English and it sounded really bad. So, I don't know if the gameplay, if they're talking gameplay and whatever in the Japanese uh, actors while I'm trying to focus on fighting, it is what it is. I'll just I don't know, try to read it while I'm fighting at the same time. But yeah, because I just played it and it just sounded really bad. I mean, like I said, when this video starts, it's gonna showcase me with the original English voice acting, but towards the end, I decided to change it, and oh my god, it sounds so much better. So yeah, I don't know. It's just some characters. I'm like, it just sounds so much better. It just doesn't sound right in English. Like as soon as I got to the second mission, it was like, oh, bro, this shit sounds like ass, bro. And there is side missions too that you could do. Uh, Not sure if I'll for sure do them or not, but we'll see. Or I might try to do them as I'm playing the game, you know. So, so yeah, it won't just be all main story. I mean, when Deltarune comes out, once I start that, like I'm gonna do all the side stuff, the main stuff, alternate paths you could do. I'm gonna explore it all. Just like I did with Deltarune Chapter 2. I mean, Chapter 1 technically yes, but wasn't like I don't know. But since I'm probably gonna be off soon too, I'll have to replay all those chapters again. And well, Chapter 1 and 2 will get my save file ready for Chapter 3 and 4. So I'll have to replay them. Yeah, I don't know why I'm deciding to replay Undertale. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some point, maybe I'll detect that I've played Undertale or not. I don't know. But anyways, let's for real. Let's get started this time with the Boruto DLC. Here we go. Even though for me, I already played it, but just in the sense of recording this video, just since I'm editing this anyways, I can edit this in the intro and make it seem like I haven't played it yet. So, so you'll never know. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, one more thing before we actually get started. Um, the video quality might be slightly worse. Well, to 1080p because again, I have to edit this. Every time I have to edit the video, the quality is a little less good when I have to edit because the the editing software lets me edit up to 4K, But the thing is, it doesn't look 4K, and it just uses up more space. So I'm literally recording this intro after I recorded part 2 because, like I said, these videos are going to be really short, like less than 20, less than 40 or 30 minutes. I don't know why I'm doing the show short. I mean, like I said, this is not a long story mode. So I could literally get it done in one video, but I really just can't be asked. So might as well, again, to have something to upload. And then the days I don't upload, most likely I'll probably be playing Deltarune. The chapters 1 and 2 before 3 and 4. Just to get all my items and stuff. And yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be in 1080p if you're wondering why it's not 1440p, even though I probably said that early in the intro. But like I said, I have to tone it down to 1080p because one, I have to upload the video to YouTube, the cut parts. I have to use a website to re-download them, and the website only lets me use 1080p. I can't be bothered trying to find that many a consistent website that'll work properly to download them that isn't sketchy. So this one doesn't seem that sketchy. So yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way. And now, finally 100%. Now we'll finally get started with Boruto. So yeah, my God.
Here lies a nameless scroll. Recorded within is a story that has yet to reach its ending. If you wish to see its finale, then you must unseal it with your own two hands. There was once a battle. There was once a parting. And there was once a reunion. Reunions are paths to the future. Walked by the new buds who yearn for it. These buds slowly reach up toward the sun. And so, a new ninja is born.
Your days of scampering around are over. You little rat. Who are you? I will introduce myself to you.
I'll do whatever it is. I'll do whatever it is. That's all you do. Now. Gotcha. Try again. I'll do whatever it allow me to escape. Let's go. Burn it all away.
That eye. A Renegon? Why do you have that eye?
I'll do whatever it takes to win. Allow me to break through. Guess I'll use this. Let's go. Burn it all away!
Crafty little maggot. Was nice.
Let's go! Burn it all away! This way!
Impudent runt!
You let your guard down, Kinshiki.
Forgive me. I will finish him off at once.
Today's peace was built upon the wars of our past. We must never forget the many sacrifices that were made to create our age of peace. In order to
Boruto,
thank the
did you bring your ninja
sacrificed
tools?
their lives
Oh
in
no,
war,
I forgot
we
them.
And in order to retain this peace, we must teach this to the next generation.
Where did I put them?
And our children.
Is this what you're looking for?
Thanks, Himawari. Okay, I'm gonna head off to training now.
Have a safe trip.
The 7th Hokage worked hard to unite the 5 villages and usher in new developments. We're still moving forward.
I need to go find Sarada. If they find out I was late because I was playing a game, I'll get yelled at again. I think we were supposed to meet at Hidden Leaf Gate. Or maybe I was supposed to go to the survival training field. Guess I'll just have to go and see.
Close one. You're still relying too much on individual power. Teamwork is the key here, you guys.
Well, we're still one team member short.
Who cares? We should be able to beat Konohamaru-sensei without that loser.
Who are you calling a late loser? Yeah! My surprise attack failed!
You can't call it a surprise attack when you're screaming at the top of your lungs. Or maybe one needs to be that daring if they want to become the next Hokage?
I'm the one who's gonna be the next Hokage. Anyway, Boruto, you're late! Super late!
Don't sweat the small stuff. Let's go, Sarada, Mitsuki. We need to beat Konohamaru-sensei and get him to erase the record that I was late.
Battle begins!
Now that you're all here,
Yeah.
あのね。
めんどくせえ。